You can use the ViewCube and steering wheels to navigate in a 3D scene, such as changing your point of view, zooming, panning, and so on. These two tools appear as overlays in the viewport and can be used to navigate in a variety of ways. In its simplest form, you can use the ViewCube to orbit around a horizontal plane by clicking and dragging the compass-like gizmo. You can also use this tool to switch from one viewpoint to another, such as viewing the scene from the left, front, or top. At any time, you can go back to the original view by clicking Home. You can also orbit freely around the scene by clicking and dragging a corner of the ViewCube. However, this method may roll the view to an unwanted extent. If this happens, you can right-click the ViewCube to access its configuration dialog, and then choose the Keep Scene Upright option. From that point on, orbiting using ViewCube prevents the ground from rotating vertically. If you adjust a view to your liking, you can right-click to set that viewpoint as a home view, so that you can come back to it at any time. The ViewCube can be deactivated in the Viewport Configuration dialog, under the ViewCube tab. Like the ViewCube, SteeringWheel is also a viewport navigation tool that displays as a viewport overlay. It can be toggled on or off using Shift-W. The steering wheel gizmo follows the movement of the cursor. You can use it to zoom in by placing the zoom label on a given object, then clicking and dragging. You can also use its center function to frame an object in the viewport. Once an object is centered, you can orbit around it using the Orbit tool, which is similar to the functionality found in ViewCube and discussed earlier. The Orbit tool lets you move around a static point in space. Conversely, the Look function keeps your position static as your eyes look around the scene. The pan and up-down features move both your position and the target you are looking at. The walk feature is an interactive method to move and look around the scene. This is done with an initial click and drag. The further you drag the mouse, the faster you move forward, back, left, or right. You can also raise your eye level and position using the Shift key. This is the same as using the up-down feature. The default steering wheel tool is called the full navigation wheel. Its outer ring displays what is known as the object wheel, while the inner ring is known as a building wheel. You can display individual rings by selecting them in the steering wheels menu from the bottom right corner link. You can also display mini wheels by choosing them in the menu. Mini wheels do not have a menu link. To revert to a full-size wheel, you need to specify it in the Views menu, under Views, Steering Wheels.